all this happen. Like I said, all the blessings for God, man. He passes down. I pray every night, man. I'm actually I reset on my Bible. I started from the beginning. I'm reading on through it. I'm on Genesis 8. So, that's kind of where it all got to fall, down to, man. If you just, it's not about going to church every day, but if you just have, God with you, it's all it's about. I've been injury free for 3 years. God forbid anything happened, because I said that, but that's just kind of how you got to look at it.
All right. So the Carver Columbus tradition now?
Well, before we break it down, our breakdown isn't 1, 2, 3 Tigers and go home. It's actually about 5 minutes. I'm just estimating, like I say, it's probably 3 minutes. But, we say our Lord's Prayer. Then we have our own individually, I walk to the valley, shadow death, I shall fear no evil. And then, yep. And then, and then we break it down from there. 1, 2, 3 Tigers, 1, 2, 3 win, 1, 2, 3 pride, So that's one thing to look at. Definitely gotta have pride. You can't be Tigers and not have no pride, and winning is definitely a big factor. I'm not going to step on the field or court and even think about losing. I mean, there's no point in playing the sport if you just lose all the time.
Ask people at Carver about Gabe, some of your teachers, some of the students. What would they say about Gabe?
Oh man, they'll say I'm a funny guy to be around, man. I love all my teachers. All my teachers love me. No matter if it's a male or a female, we all get along. It's actually funny, man. Coach always tell me, you can't, you got to know when to play or not. So that's knowing that, it's a time to be serious and it's a time to play. Just like before practice in the locker room, we might, play around, freshman beat down here and there, It's all fun, though, It isn't. I wouldn't think anybody have anything bad to say. From the cafeteria lady, you got to be cool with the cafeteria people. Because, I love 2 pieces of chicken rather than 1. It's up to you. And then the principal. The principal, Mr. Lindsay is probably the best principal, I ever had in my life. And I only had 3, but hands down, because he'll see you one day and say, Gabe, I'd be in the back of the lunch line. He'd say, Gabe, go get my laptop from my office, and then put me in the front. The next day, I get licks for maybe my shirt being hanging out or something. So, and I keep a smile on my face, It's all laughs, you know what I mean? And that's kind of what it's about.
A bit about Auburn for me.
Auburn is still my school on top. Like I said, I've been to Tennessee. I had some good visits, but it doesn't mean that it's going to take them over the top. I've been to Auburn probably 8 or 9 times, and it definitely counts. And the thing I like about Auburn the most is, besides the family atmosphere, you feel like everybody's your brother, sister, auntie, uncle. Besides that, it's not all business. It's games. It's fun. A player, like I said, football is just a tool. It's not what I am. It's just what I do. That's what people don't realize. I'm Gabe Wright. I'm Viola Wright's son. I just like to play football. So that's one of the things I like about Auburn.
From the players on y'all senior class who's not being here, recruited.
Yeah, well, actually, the guy I came in with, his name is Riyad Jones, plays wide out. He's the hardest worker on the team, hands down. You can ask anybody from coaches to probably teachers. I don't know who knows, but he's the hardest worker on the team, hands down. He's about 6 foot, 175 pounds, and he just got offered by Kentucky Saturday, and he committed. So, that just speaks a lot, because, some guys look at him, they say, nah, he ain't got no chance, he's just working, But I actually brought it down to a perspective. Me and Isaiah, or most of the guys who get recruited here, we're not really looking at Kentucky, that much. So you can't say it's because of Gabe or Isaiah. That's why I like, exactly what he's done. He's went to these camps, he's paid his money, and he worked. And, I know T. Martin used to be at Tennessee, and now he's at Kentucky, and that's all it's about. It's about, giving a young black man a opportunity, and, he took it.
If I say
Callaway, definitely Quan Bray, hands down. Speed guy. I think we actually played AAU ball together my freshman year for the Georgia Blazers. So I know him. I know what he can do. But him alone won't be able to beat us. It's going to have to be a team effort. That's why if I go down or Isaiah go down, to be perfectly real with you, Carver's still going to have success. And the thing we look at the most, we don't look at the regular season at all. We don't won 3 regional championships in a row. When you get that feeling that, you're good, it's not that. But see, you got to stay humble at the same time. But if you go to a game saying, you're going to lose, you don't have no chance, and you really ain't got no chance at all. So we look past the regular season. We look at state championships, hands down. We look at making it. When we break, we say week 15. We don't go 0-2. We don't say 2-0. We don't say 3-0. We start week 15. That's our goal.
All right. Now, when I say September 3rd, what comes to mind?
Big game. You know, big time. That's what we're waiting for. That's definitely what we're waiting for. You know, they're coming here, so you know, I know Columbus is gonna be with us. You know, that's one of the things that's happening since we want to take championship. I mean, when we had that parade, man, it was amazing how many people really came out, you know, and showed support. So it means a lot. And you know, them coming here, it shows that, you know, they can go to a place and still win. You know, I'm sure that they had a choice. Just like a couple years ago, we played Northside with the Robins. You know, they came here first. So, but we're definitely not scared. You know, I'm ready for it. From the Facebook talk to you know, to just knowing folks from, you know, from Buford, things like that.
Okay, so we should look at it as Carver and Buford. Both of y'all Walker Flocker. This ain't what you want.
Oh yeah, it's definitely how much you want it, man. You know, it's oh, let's do it. As soon as we come, soon as game day, man. You know, I wish I could just skip school and just come to the game. You know, because I mean, my teacher's probably mad at me, you know, that day, man. Because I mean, you know, I mean, I do my work, but you know, your mind's really on that game. You know what I mean? I mean, I can make all A's, but still be focused on that game, man. So I'm telling you know, I'm gonna be head down, earphones in, flock all day.
Now tell me this right here. When you're lining down and you see the offensive tackle, what's going through your head?
Well, I can get technical with you, or I can get, you know, my in-game head. You know, I think, you know, right off the bat, you know, I read him. You know, I read him from when he's walking up the sideline. If he's staring at me, I know he's looking me up and down, waiting for a weakness. I know he's scared. I'm looking right in his eyes. So whoever moved their eyes first, I know who's scared. You know, because I'm looking straight at you. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why we play eye to target. You know, we gonna look at our opponent. You know, if you look away, I already know what it is. So you know, I mean, when I put my head down and I see his hand shaking, or you know, I'm looking at his head, I'm just ready. And you know, I put that hand right in his face. You know, I just get over him. It's all about, you know, get to the quarterback. You know, making that play.
All right. Have you seen any tape on Big Vardell for Buford?
I haven't. You know, and Big definitely won't be a problem for me, man. Playing I forgot who played. I think it wasn't Chris County. I can't remember. I can't quite. Burke County. We played Burke County. Man, they had a guard like 6'4", 350. But he was slow, and if the first play of the game, you know, I stepped in and I just swimmed him, and you know, I knocked the quarterback clean off his feet, and that's not a thing. And then they had to tackle 6'6", you know, 315. But I mean, if you see, I mean, I go against guys like that pretty much every day. Quincy's about 315 pounds, 6'4", so you know, it wouldn't be a problem. Offensive lineman last year, you know, he's on the way to Clemson, so definitely not worried about size at all. Definitely not. Definitely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you ain't gonna be doing none of that Norbit stuff, is you?
Nah. I wanna go to Double Churches. Double Churches has some big diving boards. You know, I'm afraid of heights, but once I get up there, lifeguard gonna make me jump off. So, but yeah, you know, like I said, man, football is fun, but it's the summertime. You know, it's about resting your body. You know, just kind of getting in shape. But I'm ready for September 3rd. No, hand down. Yeah.
All right. Well, appreciate you, Gabe.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Prime time gridiron where the prime times play.